I'm Jeremy Wood from the University of Kentucky, and I have nothing to disclose. But today I want to talk to you a bit about how to get from a postdoc to an independent investigator position. And we'll touch upon getting funding, getting a job, and getting people and stuff in your new lab. You can get funding from a number of institutions, including the NIH, which has Career Transition Awards and Career Development Awards. And these will apply to you depending on your current position. And if you can't apply to the NIH, then you can also apply to societies such as ASH, which has the Scholar Awards, and the American Heart Association, which has career development grants. And getting these awards will help you in getting a job later on. But the trick to getting these awards, I think, as my advisor said, is to just do good work and present it well. And this will help you get a reputation in the field. And then, of course, you need to apply for the awards, apply for the grants, and you also want to apply for any awards that are available in your field. And even if you don't get the awards, this gets your name out there because the people reviewing them are the same people that are going to be looking at you for jobs. And again, you want to get help from your network, and you'll see this as a recurring theme throughout the talk. And your network is really the people that are going to write letters of reference for you for these awards. When I first heard the term networking, I pictured something like this, where you have a large crowd of people trying to talk to each other, and that, I think, is very intimidating. But the truth is that if you're a veteran in the field, you probably have a network already, even if you don't realize it, and it looks more like this, where it's just the group of friends that you have in the field, and these are the people who will advocate for you and who will let you know when they become aware of jobs that are available. But even if you're new to the field, don't worry, because there are ways of doing job searching without a network. For example, you can look at the career section of Science Magazine or other journals. And many of the societies, including ASH, also have job postings. Ideally, you want to look for a place with potential collaborators, but really apply anywhere you might fit. And wherever you apply, look at the research that they're doing there and come up with ideas of how you can fit and who you might collaborate with. Once you get that job, what you'll be faced with is an empty lab, and you have no idea how empty a lab can be until you're looking at just bare bench tops, and the lab next to you is trying to steal your bare bench tops. So you want to convert from this into this as quickly as you can, and to do that, you need to generate a list of the types of experiments that you do and everything that you will need for those experiments. Once you have that list, you can shop around, because many of the vendors will offer price breaks for new labs, and so it won't cost you as much as you think. And many institutions also have free items available that are being discarded from other labs. Once you have your stuff, you need to get people. You do not want to rely on HR for this, in my experience, because they don't know what you need in your lab versus what somebody else needs in their lab. And your network can help you. They can help refer people to you. It's a slow process, but once you start, it does start to grow fast. For me, it took about 4 months to get a technician, and about 9 months later, I had a postdoc join my lab. And then once that happens and your lab really gets going, things grow much faster. And so now I have a graduate student, and I had an undergraduate student join. And so in about 1.5 years, I went from just me to having a lab with 5 people. And when you have that lab, you can now do what you really want to do, which is develop your research plan. And to do this, you just need to do the same things you were doing as a graduate student and a postdoc, which is do good work and present it well, apply for awards and grants, and again, get help from your network, because now these are the people you can collaborate with. For me, it took about 5 months to get my first experiments going, and about 1 year after that, I was presenting abstracts that were entirely from my new lab. So this is, again, a slow process, but it picks up speed as you get people into your group. And the network that you now have at your institution and beyond can help set up the collaborations, because these are the people who know you. These are the people that are doing things related to what you're doing. So all in all, I want to tell you that this is a long process, but it can be a lot of fun. So don't forget to enjoy it. And you might even get to do a little modeling along the way. And this is me in an advertisement for an ASH meeting. And thank you for listening.